City of Lights Classic, live from Las Vegas, Nevada. My name is Leroy Watson, and on behalf of the Grind Session and Tanager Sports, we welcome you to this presentation. Our first game will be the Balboa School versus Veritas Prep. A pair of schools coming off tough losses yesterday. On yesterday, Balboa School dropped the very first game of the event, 54-45, to Bella Vista Prep, whereas Veritas Prep played in game two, and they were actually victorious over Hillcrest Prep North, 66-54. Our starters for Balboa School will be number 1, Andrew Malott, number 11, Deshaun Cooper, number 12, Emmett Neal, number 21, Leroy Glover, and number 32, Malcolm Little. Starting for Veritas Prep are number 4, Carlos Rosario, number 5, Bryce Craver, number 13, Elijah Scranton, number 15, Damon Reyes, and number 35, Kirk Smith. So we'll take a quick break, and we will be back with the opening tip in a few seconds. Balboa School is the home team. Home team on the scoreboard. They are in white, trimmed in black and orange. Veritas, the visitors on the scoreboard, are in red, trimmed in black and gray. And the opening tip is won by Veritas. Veritas moving from my left to my right. Balboa from my right to my left. Balboa opens up in a man-to-man. Kirk Smith passes to Damon Reyes. He drives, and he is fouled. And the foul committed by Emmett Neal. That is his first, team first. And the first free throw is good by Reyes. He misses the second. 1-0 Veritas Prep. Balboa with their first possession of the morning. Malcolm Little, who was fantastic in a losing cause yesterday. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound pulled down by Damon Reyes. Drive is blocked by Emmett Neal. Stick back is good. Kirk Smith scored that one for Veritas. Smith misses a three-pointer. Offensive rebound is pulled down by Elijah Scranton, and there's a foul on the play. Foul committed by Andrew Malott. That is his first, team second. Kirk Smith over to Elijah Scranton, being guarded by Malcolm Little. Kirk Smith, tray ball, air ball. Rebound by Andrew Malott. He gets it to Emmett Neal. He drives. He is cut off. Leroy Glover inserted into the starting lineup, drives baseline, and he's fouled. That foul committed by Carlos Rosario, his first team first. And to the line, shooting a pair for Balboa School, number 21, Leroy Glover. Missed the first one. Barely caught rim with that one. One thing about playing early in the morning, it takes everybody a little time to get settled in. Coaches, players, officials, and even your play-by-play announcer. All right, Glover misses two. Balboa has yet to score. We are almost 2 minutes into this contest. Elijah Scranton on the drive. He kicks it to Bryce Craver. Back to Scranton. He goes back door. Carlos Rosario, he missed the first. Rosario with his own rebound. Scores it. And that foul committed by Andrew Malott. That is his second, team third. And so Carlos Rosario, who scored that layup after an offensive rebound, will try to make it a three-point play, and he missed it. Rebound pulled down by Simon Wall, now into the contest for Balboa. Andrew Malott, shot no good. Reverse layup by Elijah Scranton, no good. And we've got a foul on Emmett Neal. That is his second, team fourth. To the free throw line. Damon Reyes, he misses the first. And Reyes makes the second. So he's bookended some free throws. He made the first of two and then the second of two. 2 out of 4 overall. And it is 6-0 Veritas Prep. Balboa still cannot score. This continues a trend that goes back to the second half yesterday, when they just stopped scoring and they're continuing to struggle. Tray ball no good. Andrew Malott comes Veritas. Carlos Rosario. And Coach Zach Jones has seen enough. He calls timeout with 12:50 left in the first half. 30-second timeout. So the Balboa School struggling mightily to score. They've had 2 free throws by Leroy Glover. He missed both of them, and that is it. They've had some good shots. They just have not knocked them down here in the early going. We are 3 minutes and 10 seconds into this thing, and Balboa School has yet to dent the scoreboard. So Coach Zach Jones wanted to talk about it. Let's see how they respond. Veritas, maybe not an offensive juggernaut, so to speak, but they are putting points up right now. And if you're Balboa, you can't let Veritas get too far in front of you. Carlos Rosario. That is his second foul, team second. Into the game for Veritas, number 1, Noah Lowry. Emmett Neal tried to make a pass. Leroy Glover was getting in rebound position, didn't realize it was going to be a pass. Knocked out of bounds last touch by Veritas, however. So with 7 seconds left on the shot clock, Balboa School will get another shot at it. 12 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first half. Ball out of bounds right over here at the scorer's table. Last touch by Veritas. Balboa still has 7 seconds on the shot clock. Andrew Malott steps out of bounds. And so Balboa has squandered another scoring opportunity. Veritas basketball. And we have a foul on Andrew Malott. That is his third. Team fifth. All right, so referees clarifying the fine points of the rule with the score clock and the shot clock, but we are ready to go. 12 minutes left, and Balboa needs a bucket. And I'm nominating Malcolm Little to go get it. Little with the ball, and he travels. Malcolm Little has not touched the basketball very much so far this morning. Malcolm Little scored 24 points yesterday for Balboa. 10 in the first half, 14 in the second. But he has started off slowly today. They have been denying him the basketball, and he has been very quiet. He'll have to pick up the pace to get Balboa back in this contest. A foul committed by Leroy Glover, his first team 6th, and the fouls are piling up for Balboa. Next foul will put Veritas Prep in the bonus. Meanwhile, to the line, shooting 2, Elijah Scranton, and he makes the first. Nine nothing. He misses the second. Score remains 9-0 Veritas Prep. Malcolm Little for 3, no good. Ball hits the support cable above the backboard. And so, ball will turn over to Veritas Prep. Basket good. Kirk Smith, 11-0 Veritas. Malcolm Little drives into the paint, and it looks like he drew a foul. A foul committed by Bryce Craver. That is his first, team third. And to the line to shoot a pair will be Malcolm Little. And Little finally gets Balboa School on the board. 10:40 left in the first half. Dante Walker comes in and he scores 5 quick points for Veritas. And we've got a player control foul on Dante Walker. That is his first, team fourth. Tray ball on the way, no good. Emmett Neal, offensive rebound. El Haj Diallo. Malcolm Little drives the lane, ball out of bounds, last touch by Balboa. So Balboa School just struggling mightily right now. They've got 2 points and we're almost halfway through the first half. Tray ball is good. Dante Walker on fire. He comes in. He scores 8 points in under 3 minutes. And for the life of me, I'll never figure out why Dante Walker doesn't start for Veritas. But maybe it's just this reason. Offensive production off the bench. Modern day microwave. Malcolm Little drives, throws one up. No good, and he's hammered. He'll go back to the free throw line. A foul committed by Bryce Craver. That is his second, team fifth. Malcolm Little shooting 2. First free throw is good. Returning to the contest for Veritas Prep, number 1, Noah Lowry, replacing number 35, Kirk Smith. And Little makes both. He's 4 for 4 from the free throw line this morning. And it is 17-4, Veritas on top of Balboa School. Ball out of bounds off the hands of Deshaun Cooper of Balboa School. Solomon Little into the game for Balboa. Dante Walker, that was Noah Lowry, 3 ball, no good. And we've got timeout on the floor. Timeout called by Veritas Prep. It's a 30-second timeout. But with 8 minutes and 51 seconds to go here in the first half, our score is Veritas Prep 17, Balboa School 4. Veritas Prep has been led by Dante Walker, who scored 8 off the bench. A pair of threes and a layup. just to put things into perspective, Dante Walker off the bench has doubled the scoring of Balboa, 8-4. So Balboa School has got to find a way to get going. And Balboa in a 2-3 zone now. And they get a steal right away. Emmett Neal out to Malcolm Little. Floater in the lane, no good. Tip by, let's see, that's number 24. He didn't play yesterday. I want to get his pronunciation of his name right. Daniel Amayao with the tip for Balboa. It was no good, and so Veritas on the attack. Ball out of bounds, last touch by Balboa School. Shot clock down to 5, and we've got steps. Kirk Smith with too many steps, and the ball will turn over to Balboa School. 7:58 left in the first half. And it's been all Veritas so far, 17-4. Amayao dances into the lane, dishes to Malcolm Little. Back to Amayao. Turnaround jumper, no good. And we've got a foul on the play. That foul committed by number 11, Deshaun Cooper, his first team 7th. And so 7:36 remaining in the first half. Veritas Prep in the bonus. Kirk Smith will go to the free throw line. Smith makes the first. And he misses the second. Rebound, Emmett Neal. 18-4. Veritas on top. Malcolm Little drives the lane, layup, no good. Balboa is getting quality shots. They are just not making them. Euro step and offensive foul. That foul called against Elijah Scranton. His first team 6th. $7:12 left in the first half. Balboa School back on the attack. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Tray ball blocked by Kirk Smith. And offensive foul in transition against number 35, Kirk Smith. Lowered his shoulder and barreled into the defender. Into the contest for Balboa School, number 44, Simon Wall. Malcolm Little drives the lane for Balboa School. Foul committed by Carlos Rosario. That is his third. And the 7th team foul. No, the 8th team foul on Veritas. Little makes the first. And Little misses the second. Kirk Smith with the rebound. And we've got a foul. A foul committed by Daniel Mayal. That is his first, team 7. Make that the 8th team foul on Balboa School. Bryce Craver makes the first. So 1-1. So now he'll get the bonus free throw. And no, misses the second. 19-5. Veritas Prep in control over Balboa School. 5:58 left to go in the first half. That shot no good by Simon Wall. Veritas Prep in transition. And we've got an air ball there. Shot by number 1, Noah Lowry. Lowry is replaced in the lineup by number 0, Dante Walker. 5:28 to go. And Balboa School still does not have a made field goal. Malcolm Little, reverse layup. No good, partially blocked by Kirk Smith. Smith also pulls down the rebound. Smith puts up a tray ball, and it's good. Kirk Smith now with 6, and the lead is 17, 22-5. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm frankly stunned that Balboa, who has taken a ton of quality shots, still has 0 field goals, and we are 11-12 into the first half. Tray ball no good there by Simon Wall. Jumper by Bryce Craver of Veritas, no good, but we've got a foul on the rebound. Foul committed by Deshaun Cooper, his second, team 9th. Into the contest for Balboa School, number 30, Alton Dubois. To the free throw line, shooting 1-1. Damon Reyes, he makes the first. And he makes both. The lead swells to 19, 24-5. I just cannot stress enough, Balboa is taking good shots. They have to have missed at least 8 layups so far, maybe more than that. Into the lane, Daniel Mayal, he is fouled. Foul committed by Kirk Smith, that is his second, team's 9th. And Kirk Smith, along with head coach George Zidane, are talking it over with the referees. Okay, and in the act of shooting, so Mayal has 2 shots coming. He makes the first one, 24-6. Veritas on top of Balboa School. He makes both. 24-7. Veritas Prep all over the Balboa School. And basket is good, I believe. Yes, they count the basket. That foul committed by Deshaun Cooper, his third, team's 10th. So 2 free throws on fouls from here on out in the first half for Veritas Prep. Number 13, Mojus into the game for Balboa School. Bryce Craver makes the bonus free throw. And back into the contest for Balboa School, number 21, Leroy Glover, replacing Deshaun Cooper, who has 3 fouls. 4:04 left in the first half. Still no field goals for the Balboa School, and I'm so shocked about this. Mojus over to Alton Du Bois. And finally, a field goal goes in for Balboa School. Daniel Amayau with the tip-in of a miss by Leroy Glover. That came at about the 3:40 mark here of the first half. So now maybe the basket will open up a little bit for Balboa School. 27-9, Veritas still in total control. Kirk Smith into the lane, he puts it up and off the glass. The bank is open on Saturday for Kirk Smith. Ball out of bounds, last touched by Balboa School. Veritas Prep with 3:10 to go in the first half will take possession. They already own their largest lead of the game at 20. Now we've got a foul, Alton Du Bois with his first foul. And so Veritas in the double bonus. Bryce Craver will get 2 free throw attempts. He missed the first. 3:04 left to go here in the first half. Veritas Prep in total control, 29-9 over the Balboa School. Score is a bit misleading. Balboa School continues to get quality shots, but they're just not putting them down. Bryce Craver misses both free throws. Malcolm Little, 4-3. Malcolm Little. He's now got 8. That's his first field goal, however, of the first half. If he can get himself going, he will make a huge difference for Balboa. Dante Walker drives the lane. Ball out of bounds, last touch by Balboa. Foul committed by Malcolm Little. That is his first. First free throw, good for Elijah Scranton. He's got one more coming. And he missed the second, but we had a lane violation. So Elijah Scranton will get one more after the lane violation against Balboa. He makes the second. (31-12). Veritas Prep on top by 19. Mo Juice gets it in for Balboa School. Basket is good. Foul committed by Leroy Glover of Balboa School. That is his second. And so Elijah Scranton will go to the line and try to complete a conventional three-point play. He's 3 for 4 at the free throw line so far. Free throw. No good by Scranton. Rebound to Balboa School. Mo Juice. Over to Emmett Neal. Neal into the lane. And we've got an illegal screen. Daniel Amayal. That is his second foul. Player control foul, so there will be no free throws. Elijah Scranton with the basketball, trying to dribble off some clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Elijah Scranton on the drive. So we've got an offensive foul committed by Malcolm Little. Oh, excuse me. Committed by Mo Juice. Okay, okay. 13 Elijah Scranton, rather, with that foul. That's his second. Team 10th. So both teams are in the double bonus. Basket good. Daniel Amayal for Balboa School. That foul committed by Alton Du Bois. That is his second. And to the free throw line, shooting a pair, Noah Lowry for Veritas. 25 seconds left in the first half. And Lowry makes both. 35-16. Veritas on top. Shot clock is off. And looks like Balboa trying to take the last shot of the half. Malcolm Little with the ball in his hands. He drives, layup. No good. He is fouled. That foul committed by Damon Reyes. That's his first. And so Malcolm Little will go to the line and shoot a pair. Little with 9 points after that first free throw was good. He is 6 out of 7 from the free throw line. And Little makes it to the 10-point mark at the half. 3.7 seconds left. Trey at the buzzer. No good by Bryce Craver. So the first half is complete. Veritas Prep with the dominant first half performance. And our score is Veritas 35, Balboa School 18. All Balboa School, Veritas Prep in the first half. But Malcolm Little, who ended up with 10, showed signs of life late in the first half. And if Balboa School is going to rally, they are going to have to ride the back of Malcolm Little. So we'll take a timeout. We've got a few commercials lined up for you, and we'll come back at about the 5-minute mark, and we will get you ready for the second half of Day 2, Game 1 of the 2019 City of Lights Classic, live from Las Vegas, Nevada. A Tanager Sports production brought to you, a grind session event brought to you by Tanager Sports. I'm Leroy Watson, and we will be back in a few. So the teams are getting warmed up, preparing for the second half of Balboa School versus Veritas Prep. First half, all Veritas, 35-18. Veritas with very balanced scoring. They are led by Kirk Smith and Dante Walker with 8 apiece. Walker scored all 8 of those points in under 3 minutes off the bench. Elijah Scranton with 5. Bryce Craver, Damon Reyes, Damon Reyes, and Carlos Rosario with 4 each. And Nora Lowry, 2 off the bench for Veritas Prep. Everyone who was on the roster for Veritas Prep played and scored. For Balboa School, Malcolm Little scored 10. Daniel Amayao off the bench scored 6. And Mojus scored 2. And that was it for them. But don't be misled by the score. There were a lot of quality shots in that first half taken by Balboa School. They just could not get them to fall. So with a little better fortune in the second half, they can turn this thing around. When Balboa School went to a zone, it did seem to cause Veritas Prep problems. I don't know why they didn't stick to the zone a little bit more. But maybe that's something they will try in the second half to slow Veritas down. Because at the end of the day, if you can't score, you better make sure your opponent can't score either. And Veritas looked very fluid in the first half in scoring their 35 points. All right, so we'll take a break. In about 2 minutes, we will be back to day 2, game 1 of the City of Lights Classic 2019, hosted by Trinity International, live from Las Vegas, Nevada. A grind session event brought to you by Tanager Sports. I'm Leroy Watson on play-by-play, and we will be back in a minute and 45. Malcolm Little gets the second half off to a strong start for Balboa with the drive and score. And he is fouled by Damon Reyes. Reyes' second foul, team first. And Little completes the old-fashioned three-point play. He's now got 13. 35-21, Veritas in the lead. Almost stolen there by Alton Du Bois of Balboa School. Kurt Smith in the lane. Floater is good. He's now got 10 for Veritas. Little, no good. Du Bois with the long rebound. And so Balboa School will set it back up. Mojus kicks it to Emmett Neal. Emmett Neal in the lane. He was trying to drop off a pass to Daniel Amayao. Stolen by Veritas. And he is fouled by Daniel Amayao. That is Amayao's third, team first. Into the game for Balboa School, number 44, Simon Wall, replacing number 12, Emmett Neal. Veritas prep, back on the attack, up 16, 37-21. And we've got an offensive foul on the drive. A foul committed by Carlos Rosario. That is his fourth, team second of the second half. Malcolm Little drives, kicks it out to Alton Du Bois. Offensive rebound picked up by Balboa School. Little drives, reverse layup, no good. Rebound secured by Damon Reyes of Veritas. And we've got a hell ball. So the ball will stay with Veritas. Into the game for Balboa School, number 11, Deshaun Cooper, replacing number 24, Daniel Amayao. Shot no good. Bryce Craver comes up with the offensive rebound. And we've got a 3-second call. That turnover will give the ball back to Balboa. Balboa down 16. They've got to get something going. Malcolm Little spins into the lane. Shot up and good. Circus shot by Malcolm Little. The foul committed by Damon Reyes. That is his third. Team third. And Malcolm Little goes for his second consecutive old-fashioned three-point play of the morning, or I guess we can say afternoon now, since it's after 12. And it's good. Malcolm Little with 6 points here in the second half already. Tray ball, no good by Kirk Smith. Mojus on the attack for Balboa School. He kicks it back out to Malcolm Little. Kirk Smith with the block. Veritas will go the other way. And we've got a turnover committed by Veritas. stepped out of bounds. Basketball will belong to Balboa School. Down 13, 37-24. Malcolm Little splashes home a three. He's got 9 second-half points, 19 on the game. And all of a sudden, Balboa School has crept to within 10. So we've got timeout. Timeout on the floor called by Veritas Prep with 11:51 left to go in the contest. And our score, Veritas 37, Balboa 27. So slowly but surely, Balboa trying to creep back into this thing behind Malcolm Little, who has already almost doubled his scoring production from the first half. He's got 9 points in the second half. Okay, basketball will belong to Veritas Prep. Veritas with the missed shot and the offensive rebound. 3 on the way, no good by Dante Walker. Kirk Smith with the rebound and tip in. 39-27, Veritas Prep up by 12. Three, no good by Simon Wall. Offensive rebound. Mojus for Balboa School. Malcolm Little, shot no good. Rebound, Dante Walker. And we got a foul on the play. That foul committed by Malcolm Little. That is his second. Team second. To the line, shooting a pair, Dante Walker. Walker makes the first. He missed the second. Malcolm Little over the timeline for Balboa. And we've got a foul. Basketball belongs to Balboa School. Down 13 with 10:34 to go. Layup, no good by Carlos Rosario of Veritas Prep. And that three ball was good. Malcolm Little with another tray, and that lead is down to 10. 40-30. Foul committed by Dante Walker. That is his second, team fourth. So Balboa has a chance to cut this to single digits for the first time in a long time, and they do it. Simon Wall with a wide open three. The lead is 7, 40-33, with 9:28 to go in the game. Balboa School has officially made this game pretty interesting. That foul called against Malcolm Little. That is his third, team third. Stolen. Layup is good. Solomon Little. And the lead is 5. It's a two-possession game, 40-35. There are 9 minutes left in this contest, an eternity in basketball terms. Bryce Craver trying to pass to Kirk Smith. They can't make connection. Ball flies out of bounds. And it will belong to Balboa School. And Kirk Smith called for the foul. You got Kirk Smith with 4. And Balboa commits the offensive foul. Sean Cooper, that's his 4th, team 4th. Shot no good. Veritas prep. Malcolm Little goes coast to coast. It's blocked by Carlos Rosario. And we're going the other way. That foul committed by Simon Wall. His first, team 5th. And to the line, Elijah Scranton. He makes the first. Second free throw also good. The lead is 7, 42-35. Veritas Prep on top of Balboa School. Stolen, Elijah Scranton. We've got a foul on the play. That foul committed by Solomon Little. That is his first, team 6th. 7:38 left to go in the contest. Got a turnover on Veritas. Elijah Scranton with too many steps. We've got timeout on the floor. Full timeout called by Balboa School with 7 minutes, 34 seconds left to go in the game. Game has tightened up considerably. Our score is Veritas Prep 42, Balboa School 35. So we'll take a timeout and we will be back to the 2019 City of Lights Classic in a moment. .730 to go in the contest. Veritas Prep trying to hang on. Balboa School is in the middle of a rally. They've cut it down as far as 4. They've trailed by 4 at one point. Right now the lead is 7. Four seconds left on the shot clock. Mojuice, three-pointer no good. And we've got a foul on the rebound. That foul committed by Malcolm Little, his 4th, team 7th. And so going to the line, shooting 1 and 1 for Veritas, number 5, Bryce Craver. First free throw is good. 43-35, Veritas on top. Andrew Malott into the game for Balboa, replacing Solomon Little. He makes both. 44-35, Veritas Prep. And we've got a foul on the play. That foul committed by Bryce Craver. That is his 3rd. Team 7. And so both teams are now in the bonus. Malcolm Little to the free throw line for Balboa School. He missed it. Offensive rebound, Emmett Neal. Stolen away by Veritas. Tray ball no good by Carlos Rosario. And we've got a foul on the rebound. That foul committed by Emmett Neal, that is his 3rd. Team 8th. And to the line, shooting 1 and 1, Kirk Smith. He made the first. offensive rebound is pulled down by Bryce Craver. Foul committed by Daniel Amayal. That is his fourth. Team ninth. And back to the free throw line is Kirk Smith. He just went 1 for 2. He makes the front end of the 1-and-1. And he makes both. 47-35. Veritas Prep has pushed their lead back out to 12. Shot clock down to 6. Shot no good. .534 left in the game. And the basket is good. Kirk Smith with the basket for Veritas. Red 5. A foul on Bryce Craver, his fourth. Team 8th. Malcolm Little at the free throw line. And he makes the first. Wow. Florida State leading Duke by 1, 78-77 with 5 seconds left. Malcolm Little makes both those free throws. And so the deficit is back down to 12 for Balboa. 5:04 left in the game. So Veritas in control, pushing the lead back up. I would imagine Balboa is going to have to start fouling sometime soon. And on cue, Andrew Malott called for that foul. Going for the steal. That is his fourth, team 10th. So that will put Veritas in the double bonus for the remainder of the contest. 4 minutes, 45 seconds. Bryce Craver will go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. First free throw is good. 50-38. Veritas Prep. Both free throws are good. Timeout on the floor called by Veritas Prep. This is a full timeout with 4 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. Veritas has extended the lead back out to 13, 51-38. So we'll take a timeout ourselves at the 2019 City of Lights Classic, hosted by Trinity International, live from Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a grind session event brought to you by Tanager Sports. We'll be back in a moment. Does Balboa School have one more push in them? If they do, they better get on it now. Down 13, 51-38. And they just have not had anyone else as a secondary scorer. Malcolm Little has had to carry the load, and no one has stepped up to help him. Malcolm Little has scored 15 points in the second half, 25 overall. In the second half, besides the 15 that Malcolm Little has scored, they have 2 from Solomon Little and 3 from Simon Wall. That's it. And they've got a turnover on an offensive foul committed by Deshaun Cooper. That is his 5th. Player control foul, so there will be no free throws, but the basketball will go back to Veritas Prep. Daniel Amayau comes into the game replacing Deshaun Cooper with those 5 fouls for Balboa School. And we've got a foul on the play. The foul committed by Mojus, his first. And the first free throw is good. Carlos Rosario. And second free throw also good. 53-48. Veritas Prep. Four minutes left in the game. Mojus for 3. 53-41. Veritas. Kirk Smith, the strong basket in the lane for Veritas. 3:32 left in the contest. And we've got a foul. That was Noah Lowry, his first foul, team 9th. So to the line shooting 1 and 1 for Balboa School will be Andrew Malott. He missed it. Rebound, Carlos Rosario. Kirk Smith throws one up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Daniel Amayau. Tray ball by Elijah Scranton, no good. He chases down his own offensive rebound and is fouled. Dante. Thanks. All right, so first free throw is good by Scranton. Who was that foul on? Who was that foul on? Leroy Glover called for his third foul for Balboa. And second free throw also good for Scranton. Mo Juice for three, no good. Rebound, Dante Walker. Veritas. Tray ball up, no good. Noah Lowry. Loose ball, batted around, out of bounds. Last touch by Veritas. Here comes Balboa. Malcolm Little on the drive, and he is fouled. That was a heck of a collision. Both of those players are still down on the floor. I can't see who he ran into. Malcolm Little is up, and who was that? That was Elijah Scranton. So Scranton called for his third. And both teams now in the double bonus for the rest of the afternoon. So Malcolm Little to the free throw line. He is shooting two. And Little misses the first. Little misses both. And Elijah Scranton, who stayed in the game, with the rebound. Foul on Simon Wall. That is his second. And Elijah Scranton, who just got up off the floor after being called for a blocking foul, will go to the free throw line and shoot two. First free throw is good. He makes them both. And the lead is back up to 18, 59-41. Balboa School got it down as low as 4, but that was as far as they could get. Foul on the shot. Foul committed by Bryce Craver. That is his fifth. And to the line, shooting a pair will be Solomon Little. First free throw by Little, no good. He misses both. Offensive rebound pulled down by Alton Du Bois. Veritas gets the ball back and then throws it away. Balboa with the ball. Shot no good. Simon Wall. Here comes Veritas. 44 seconds left in the game. Stolen by Balboa School. Layup good. Simon Wall. Shot clock is off. So with 18.7 seconds left, we've got a 30-second timeout. Veritas prep. So Balboa just couldn't find someone to help Malcolm Little with the scoring load. And so it will be 2 tough losses on consecutive days for Balboa. Six seconds left. And that'll do it. Our final score, Veritas Prep 59, Balboa School 45. Strong performance by Veritas Prep out of California. And they have gone 2-0 at the event, so it's been a good weekend for them. And our player of the game, number 35, Kirk Smith, who ended up with 19 points, 10 rebounds. 19 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks. And really good performance by Kirk Smith. So we'll get him over here and we'll have a conversation with him in just a moment. All right, so we are here with player of the game, Kirk Smith, 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 block shots. Kirk, congratulations on a great win. Congratulations on being chosen as player of the game. Here's some light down here for you. Kirk, you guys were only traveling with 7 players. Surely you guys had some discussions about that. What did y'all do in order to manage your minutes, manage the tempo, so you could come away with 2 victories on the event?
We just had to, it was basically confidence, knowing that you're not going to get subbed out the game, you're going to make mistakes, you got to play through it. And everybody makes mistakes, so coach told us, like, we only have 7 guys, so if you mess up, you still got to play through it. So it gave us confidence to play how we played.
In the first half, for whatever reason, even though they got good shots, Balboa just couldn't make any shots. Did you guys realize, hey, they're probably going to shoot better than that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. Coach told us that yesterday they played, I believe, Bella Vista, and they were trailing first half, and they picked it up. So they were like, they've been in this position before. They're going to come back. They're not going to give up. So Coach told us to keep playing and don't let up.
So what does this do for you guys coming out, winning 2 games in a different environment, moving forward for your confidence and for your district play that you're going to have?
It's tremendous confidence knowing that we lost players, knowing that a lot of high major guys left our program, and knowing that no one was expecting us to win these 2 games after the talent that we lost, and we still came through. So it's a major confidence builder for us and the whole team.
All right, fantastic. We enjoy watching you play. Congratulations to Kirk Smith of Veritas Prep. 59-45 is our final score. So we'll be getting ready for our next contest. And that will be Hillcrest Prep North versus Arizona Compass. That's scheduled for 1:45. This is a grind session event brought to you by Tanager Sports. We hope you're enjoying the 2019 City of Lights Classic, and we will be back for our next game momentarily.
Yes.